Grand Rising, everybody. Happy Thursday. How y'all doing? You know what? I got some emails and some people were saying they've been having a pretty rough week. Things haven't been going so well. The enemy has really been on their tracks and trying to distract them and get them off course. And what I want to say to you is don't let them win. Don't let them win. Don't let it get you down. You've got to go to your secret closet, say your prayer to the Most High, pick yourself up, and let me say this to 4 people in particular who emailed me yesterday. Everything someone say does not require a response. Sometimes no response is a response. Put that there and keep that and let that marinate in your spirit. I'm Pastor KZ and my email address is walkinfavor61@yahoo.com. Please comment, like, and share at the end of the video. My attire today, I try my best to represent a HBCU. You win, I rep, and I'm representing Valdosta State University. They won their game, so I am repping Valdosta State, located in the great state of Georgia. So let's get right into it. How are you all doing with your journaling so far? Are you able to keep journaling and go back and read actually what you are writing? Because journaling is a form of therapy. It is what it takes to get you to just start writing down and reading your thoughts. Now, the question of the day, because I have had question week all this week. Are you sick and tired of things? I'll wait for somebody to be honest. Are you just sick and tired of things and you can't even pinpoint or put your finger on exactly what it is? You just know, I'm sick and tired. I'm just so tired. I just feel like packing me a bag and just going somewhere and not saying where I'm going. I just need to get away from all of this. Anybody? Do you feel like you're stuck? Have you said lately, you know what? I just can't take much more of this. I just can't take much more of this. I'm just tired of it. Anybody want to be honest? Have you found yourself really not even engaged? Like a person is talking to you and it's like, what'd you just say? Or either they're talking and you're like, yeah, I done heard that before. Or have you been talking to someone and they've been saying the same thing 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and you're like, I'm so sick of this. What was that I hear you say? Somebody said, Auntie KZ, I ain't been it's been 5 years and I'm sick of it. It's been 1 year and I'm already tired of this. If you have ever said this, don't you think it's time before the year ends, you decide that I got to figure out a way to deal with this. I got to find out exactly what I'm sick and tired of. I heard somebody say a couple of weeks ago when they emailed me, they said, Auntie KZ, I'm just sick and tired of him. Okay, girl. So being tired of things going on in your life, it has a rippling effect or a snowball effect. You can take one little thing that is really getting on your nerve and you're tired of it, and the next thing you know, it just begins to progressively snowball. It's just got a rippling effect, and sometimes it's the people you're closest to. Sometimes it's the people that you share space with, and they're getting on your last nerves. Anybody? Am I touching anything today? You have been very patient. You have been holding your peace. You've been walking on eggshells. You've been trying to catch yourself before you go off on this person, and you just know you're sick and tired of it. Now, I'm not an expert or a guru. I'm just throwing out some thoughts and opinions. I know some of you are completely fed up with some of your situations. This is just based on your emails. And right now, you have to be very careful that you don't go off on the wrong person, or that you know how you take things out on somebody and really that's not the person who really have wronged you or injured you, or that's not the person who's getting on your nerve, and you say something real sharp or harsh to someone else, and then you got to go back and apologize to them because that's not the source of your issue. That's not the source of why you're tired. So You've got to be very careful and mindful and alert when you are about to go off on somebody. Now, I think it's time, though, that you have a difficult conversation and let people who are the source of you being sick and tired, I think it's time to have that difficult conversation before you go into the new year. What say you? I don't know. But there are times you must have a difficult conversation. And when you have these difficult conversations, it should not turn into a big full-blown on argument and combative situation. It's okay to express an issue you're having without all of that other stuff. You've got to speak your piece and let the person know, look, you're doing some things and it's grating on my nerves right now, and I need for you to stop it. You got to express how you really feel. See, the thing is, what causes all of this anxiety, this depression, disappointment, discouragement, frustration, all of these negative emotions that you are having, it is connected to your focus. It is connected to your life is out of balance. It is connected to the fact that you are not finding peace. And something or someone is disturbing that to the point where you're sick and tired of everything, when really everything is not the problem. It's very important for you to get a grip on your emotional well-being, because when your emotions are all over the place and out of whack, of course you're going to be hot-tempered, you're going to be quick to say something that you might regret later, or you will make hasty decisions that you have not thought it all the way out. And another thing is your prayer life. Have you prayed about this situation? Have you prayed about this person who's getting on your nerve? You've got to get a grip on your emotional health as well as your physical health, and you must become aware of things, of situations, or of people who are triggers. When I say triggers, it means someone ignites you. It's like they are jumper cables, like you put on a car that's jump started. Some people are just that. They're not but they jump start your emotions. They trigger you to a negative space. They trigger you to a space of darkness. They trigger you to the point of, I don't even want to be around these people no more. I'm so sick of you. And before you know it, you've already said it. But it comes out wrong, maybe even in the wrong company. You might just go off. It's like, you know what? I can't take much more of you. I'm sick and tired of this. I've been dealing with this for years and years with you, and I'm sick of you. Anybody ever done that? So be aware of things or people or certain situations that trigger negative thoughts, negative behaviors in you. Understand, sometime you might be going through a hormonal change. Sometime sleep deprivation. If you're not getting enough sleep and enough rest, you're kind of short with people. And you know what? Until you become honest. And I said this, I think Monday or Tuesday, you got to be brutally honest with yourself and ask yourself, am I the cause of some of this? What can I do to find myself in a better place or better space? You got to get focused and find your balance. Don't forget, everybody, I want you to be healthy and whole, but you've got to get a more intimate relationship with your higher power. Whoever you call your higher power, I choose to call my higher power God. But you've got to get a prayer life. You've got to start meditating, start praying, get into your study of God's word more, or whatever your holy book is. You've got to get in tune. You got to get in tune with your emotions and learn the things that trigger you, and have difficult conversations with people. They may be in your own house that has gotten you on edge to where I don't even want to come home, or I just want to pack up and leave home. Anybody? Let's get honest, but find some balance and get focused. And you know what? We're about a week before we celebrate Thanksgiving. Come on, y'all. It's time. It's time to find some peace. You don't have to go into next year with some of this stuff. And if you go into the next year, put this at the top of your priority list to get rid of all of this negative emotions. And you know what? As I tell you, you do have options, a lot of you. A lot of you don't have to put up with some of the stuff you're putting up with. It's time you put your foot down and have a difficult conversation, even if it's with your grown children. Sometimes you got to tell them, I'm just not gonna be able to do that today. Not gonna be able to do that. Learn to say no sometime. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see you back tomorrow.